Welcome to episode 91 of our exploration of Robert Greene's The Law of Human Nature. We all want to get our way sometimes, but we also want people to like us. This can be tricky. How do we push for what we want without making others angry? Many of us turn to passive aggression, a way of being mean or pushy without looking like the bad guy. In this episode, we'll delve into the nuances of this behavior and explore how it plays out in our interactions. Imagine you're mad at your friend. Instead of telling them, you might take forever to answer their texts. Or maybe you say something nice, but your voice sounds cold. These are examples of passive aggression. You're not yelling or fighting, but you're still letting your anger show. We all do this sometimes. It's normal, but some people do it all the time. We call these folks chronic passive aggressors. They often had tough childhoods with parents who were too strict or didn't pay them enough attention. As kids, they learned that being sneaky was the safest way to get what they wanted. Now, as grown-ups, they still act this way. These passive aggressors are tricky. They're good at making you doubt yourself. You might feel upset by something they did, but then wonder if you're just being too sensitive. This confusion is exactly what they want. It helps them control you. Let's look at some common passive-aggressive tricks. 1. The "I'm better than you" move. This is when someone is always late or forgets important things. They always have a good excuse and they say sorry in a way that seems real. But if you look closer, you'll see they're not really sorry. They're trying to show that their time is more important than yours. 2. The "oops, did I say that" trick. This is when someone says something mean, but pretends it was an accident. Like if your coworker says, "Wow, you're brave to wear that outfit to work." They're insulting you, but in a way that's hard to call out. 3. The silent treatment. This is when someone ignores you to show they're upset. They might not answer your calls or texts, or they might give very short answers when you talk to them. 4. The "just kidding" dodge. This is when someone says something hurtful, but then claims it was just a joke if you get upset. They might say, "Can't you take a joke?" to make you feel like you're overreacting. So, how do we deal with passive aggressors? Here are some tips. 1. Notice the pattern. Don't focus on just one incident. Look at how they behave over time. If someone is always accidentally insulting you, it's probably not an accident. 2. Stay calm. Passive aggressors often want to make you mad. If you blow up, they win. Try to keep your cool, even when it's hard. 3. Call them out, nicely. You can point out what they're doing without getting angry. For example, if someone's always late, you might say, "I've noticed you're often running behind. Is everything okay?" This shows you see what they're doing, but you're not attacking them. 4. Set clear boundaries. Let the person know what behavior you won't accept. Be firm, but not mean. You might say, "When you're late, it makes me feel disrespected. In the future, I'll wait 15 minutes, then leave." 5. Use their own tricks, carefully. Sometimes, giving someone a taste of their own medicine can work. If someone always forgets your birthday, you might forget theirs. But be careful. You don't want to become a passive aggressor yourself. 6. Seek support. Dealing with passive aggression can be exhausting. Talk to friends or a therapist about what you're going through. They can offer support and advice. Remember, some passive aggression is just part of life. We all do it sometimes. But when someone is constantly passive aggressive, it can really mess up your day or your life. Learning to spot these sneaky tactics and stand up for yourself is an important skill. In the end, the best way to deal with passive aggression is to be direct and honest. It might feel scary at first, but it's much healthier than playing mind games. By speaking up clearly about what you need and how you feel, you can build stronger, more honest relationships. And that's something we all want, isn't it? We're now accepting a special kind of donation, your likes. Each one gives us the motivation to keep creating top-notch content for you. If something in this video resonated with you, share your thoughts and personal experiences in the comments below. Your insights could be valuable to someone else. Now, a quick reminder. Make it a habit to learn something beneficial every day. Remember, the content you consume is like food for your brain. Be intentional about it. Otherwise, the algorithm might end up influencing your thoughts. Give it some thought. And finally, don't forget to subscribe to our channel.